All right, that's a good way to start it. Throw this up here quick too. Oh, and I'm starting the Facebook. I'm gonna try starting the Facebook. All right, here we go. Way to start it. Oh goodness. That happens every time now. And go. Why can't it? Oh, won't it let me go live? Oh, I gotta start streaming.
Which one are you putting live on?
Both. Oh. Already one viewer. Oh, that's you or me. Or you.
No, I'm not in there yet. You gotta put it. You gotta give me the link.
Both. Already one viewer. Oh, that's you or me. Or you.
No, I'm not in there yet.
What's happening?
Put it, which one are you putting live on? Give me the link.
Both. Okay. Lots of things.
So you got the YouTube link?
Yep. Where's this chat at? Hey, how do you do the chat in here again?
Look at that.
Chat?
Look at that.
What am I looking at? Oh, good. Where's the chat?
It's in the Google Doc.
Okay, we'll use that one.
Or it's in the other one. I don't know.
No, you're probably right. That's a good idea. Okay, I posted it in the doc. Probably right. That's a good idea. I posted it in the doc. Probably right. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, I gotta turn that fan off, don't I?
Did you still put it? Did you put the thing? I don't see it yet.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I put it in the doc.
Replace the thing that was in there? Interesting. Well, let's just take me back to Hangouts.
No, it's the second link.
Oh, not all one.
I think that's
an idiot.
Too late.
What about me?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Great.
Oh yeah. One more thing. Oh yeah, I should share this also. Get this here. Share this with the Facebook as well. Not showing. Why isn't everything not showing? Fix that. Fix my window area here. Edit. Block preview. Enable preview. How do I change this? How do I do this? Oh, what was that?
It's Facebook.
Hey, me. I just need to transform this thing. Transform. Edit transform.
I'm just about ready to go here.
Nope.
How you feeling? How you feeling? You feeling like a winner?
You know, when you do that, it doesn't help. When you do that, it doesn't help.
Being a winner doesn't help you?
I'm actually working on something right now. I just need to edit the transform. Try this. Is it doing anything? Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Good. That's very.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Got to make sure to get our subtitles in here. Okay, that's better. 640 by 600. 2500. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Oh no, maybe it's not. Cutting off the pictures. Cutting off the pictures. Size. Wait, no. What's right now? What the heck? I'm confused. Looks right-ish. Oh, I see what happened here. Whew. I'm sorry for this. I get that's more accurate. Okay. Sure. That looks good. Okay. Wow, why does that still look whatever? Are you on here? You're on here, right?
Who, me? Yeah, I'm here.
And your photo's still getting cut. Good grief.
Good grief, Charlie Brown.
I don't know why it doesn't let me just. I don't know. I don't know why I can't just manually adjust this thing.
The Facebook Live video has your name listed as Ox.
Oh, because it's backwards? Yeah, I gotta fix that. Good call.
Great.
Thanks. Gotta do that. Yep, that's gonna mess this up.
That's happening, but it's pretty fine.
Yeah, let's do that. Do that, and then.
I see it too. It's looking weird.
I hate how it. Oh, I know what's going on here. I know.
Because you have the chat box open?
I think it's because I have this way too large.
It's usually never a problem.
Yeah,
Look at that. Looks normal now.
I'll fix it. See, that's too small now, but you got some gas there, don't you, Eric?
All of the gas.
All the gases in the universe. Okay, that's still wrong.
A little left, a little right. Oh, yeah, oh.
All right.
I'm watching it real time here. It's looking pretty neat. A couple more adjustments. You almost got her. Go back. No.
What? Looks right.
Yep, there it is. Right. Don't move.
I'm not moving.
I think that's it. That's perfect. Don't touch it.
I'm seeing it a lot faster, a lot more up to date than you are, I think. But
it's true.
Wait, two people now. Yeah. So let's. What do I want to share it too? I'm going to share it also.
We're live in like 100 flipping places. Let's get this show on the road before we lose all our live viewers.
We're only going to gain viewers, I think.
Well,
because
they trickle. The show started.
Trickle in. They actually usually takes like hours. It seems like. Of course, Facebook is a little faster with that. Maybe. Sharing to my own timeline, and also. Testing. Oh. Testing this. Oh. Okay. All good. I'm going to close this now. All right. We're ready. Got the date right? August 14th. Yep. Good job. All right. In 3, 2, 1. This is the Wildernet podcast for Monday, August 14th, 2017, episode number 40. Hello and welcome back to the Wildernet podcast, where we rediscover nature in a digital age. I'm Shane, and I'm joined by this guy over here.
Hey there, I'm Eric. I'm here too.
Hey,
Every
Eric,
Monday.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm glad we got this working here. We're live in like 100 places. I think we're even broadcasting live from my armpit.
What? Oh,
if I just lift my arm up, it's just we're everywhere. Is what I'm trying to say. You can't hide from the Wildernet. We'll find you, or you'll find us. Either way, it's going to happen. You're going to listen to our show.
Yes. Okay.
Hopefully not in my armpit, because that'd be awkward for everybody.
Just putting on deodorant, like decrease the reception or something. Is that?
Well, spray on stuff.
Oh,
You
works.
can listen pretty good at that.
Yeah. Sure.
What kind of deodorant do you use? Do you use gel, the dry rub, or the liquid spray? Spray on.
Dry rub. We're not talking about wings here, right? Like.
Well, we could switch gears if you want.
I use standard old deodorant.
Just a regular, like the white kind.
No, well, you're right. Okay, I guess it's
Like
not gel.
liquidy stuff. What is that? What is that called?
Not liquidy. That is gel, but it's kind of it's the one that's it's blue or greenish blue, but it's
but it's still like solid. It's not like the stuff that comes out like goo.
correct.
The goo is weird because the point of your putting deodorant on is to keep your armpits dry. So when you put goo on there, you're starting off with a wet armpit.
How are we on this topic now? I don't.
We're not. We're moving. We're moving along.
Keep her moving.
We're trying not to take all the guy's stuff, but it's hard not to. We got to make up our own. Roll forward.
Anything new and exciting in your neck of the woods there, buddy?
Baby's still in my wife's belly, so nothing too crazy or exciting. Shot bow, went to a game, and shot my grass in a diagonal pattern this time around, so that's new for me.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
Moving
next
up
week
in the world.
Yeah, next week I'm going to step it up to the checkered pattern.
Checkered pattern.
Go two directions at once to give it that real nice look.
Yeah, that's weird. It makes it look like a chessboard or something, right?
Yeah, we can play human chess on the yard. Instead of cube, we'll play chess with people.
Oh, I like where your head's at. We got to make this a thing. Well, at any rate.
How about you, Shane? Tell me what's happening.
I did the same. I guess I also went and shot bow and went to a game as well.
We did all the same stuff.
Yeah, and I guess I did go to the state fair for a second time.
That's good.
Yeah.
Spent some time at the dog park. I didn't get stung by a bee this last time around, so that was great.
Yeah. That is always a plus, not getting stung by bees. Yep.
That's right.
Did you say, by the way, what ended up causing that? What was kind of the...
Yeah, I'm not allergic to bees. I was just had a, I don't know, unfavorable reaction to the... it was infected. So I think it was like a better version of a staph infection or something. I had a dirty stinger.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, but in terms of how the bee came to sting you,
I don't know. I was just walking along and then I was in pain. And I looked down, there was a bee on my foot, and then it stung me, and then I freaked out.
Gotcha.
So I was at the dog park.
Well, I'm glad you're
careful.
Glad you're feeling better now, and that's all taken care of.
Yeah, don't let my wife listen to this. If she heard me complaining, she'd kill me, because she's got 101 problems, and a B word ain't one of them. Actually, a B word is one of them. It's a baby.
You, sir, are hilarious.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right, well, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Let's do that.
The activity of the week.
I think I was actually just quoting what you were saying just before this, like a couple of times, trying to get the show going. But you know, there's steps. There's a process that needs to be done. It needs to happen. So
Process?
Yes, yes, indeed. So today, along the lines of the game that we went to, what did we do? We went tailgating. That's what we're talking about.
And we were late to the tailgating portion of the game.
Sure.
And we made the most of it. They tried to kick us out, and we said, "No, we're going to stay." We didn't say that to their face, but that's what we did. So actions speak louder than words.
I mean, they actually did say. They said we could do one more game. We didn't actually disobey what they were telling us at all. 3 bikists, what do you call them? They came along and told us, let this be your last game. They were very nice about it, though.
And by last game, we were playing a rigorous game of bag toss.
I guess we're getting ahead of I'm getting ahead of ourselves here. But so our local sports team here, if you couldn't figure it out by now, being from Wisconsin and all, we have the Milwaukee Brewers here. Good old Miller Park.
Good old Miller Park.
Which used to be County Stadium.
I remember that. I mean, I was a pretty young lad, but I remember being there.
Yes, I went to one game at County Stadium also. Years and years ago. And I can't even tell you, it's been so long now since Miller Park's been there, and they had that whole thing with Big Blue and that whole thing collapsing. And that's been, it has to be at least 20 years at this point, right? Or going on?
Yeah, long time. I mean, I think I was in like, I must have been 5th or 6th grade is my guess to when that happened. So I don't know what year that is because I can't figure that out. I'm so damn old now.
Yeah. Wait, what year did you just say?
How old are you when you're in 5th grade?
Scott just said 16 years. Thank you, Scott, for doing the math. He says 2001.
Wow. I didn't know you were good at math. Jeez. I suck at math. Good for you.
Good, yeah, good job.
So what years that make it? Huh? He just knows because he's a Brewers fan. That's what he knows. He didn't even do that.
He put 2001 on there.
Nice.
So,
wow, 2001. That seems weird. I feel like I was younger.
That's when I graduated high school.
Is that when it got finished? Maybe I'm thinking about when it got started.
It's got to be when it got finished, right? He's laughing. Is that not real? Is he just laughing at the math thing, being good at math? He's cracking up about that.
Turns out Scott knows some math. I don't know math, and it doesn't. I don't want it to know me. Never again.
Yes.
It was a running joke that I look like I'm passing a kidney stone when I try to do math in my mind.
That's a running joke. Is that just a joke with you?
No, anyone that sees me do math, they're like, "Are you passing a kidney stone?" And I say, "No, I'm doing math in my head. It hurts."
Yes. Okay, confirmed when they finished. That was 01.
Good to go. So look at that. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. So Eric was nice enough to pick me and MK up to go to the game so we could, partake in some more of the drinking portions of the tailgating experience. But we did get there, and even though it was a little bit late, we had a good time there. We kind of went, I don't know if we went all out. We basically went all out. We had burgers and brats. Not just burgers and brats though. No. MK, he had some cut up watermelon in there. Some
brought potato salads, pasta salad.
Pasta salad was another. Our other friends, yep, they brought the pasta salad.
Cupcakes.
Good stuff. Yeah, just everything. And I felt pretty worthless because all I brought was the beer. But I got the
Busch lattes. So that was good.
Yeah, you and your Busch lattes. I mean, they're fine.
They're better. They're just fine.
But I got a 30 pack of Miller Lite. I figured that was the way to go, being at Miller Park and all, But we did play 2. Did we not do 2 full games of bags?
Yeah, I think we did 2 full games.
Yeah. Or it was almost 2 full games because We may not have even finished that last one, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah. I burned my hands or my fingers on a grill grate.
And you didn't even scream out in the background like that. Remember that time at my old place?
That was pretty funny. I forgot about that. I don't even know what I did.
Yeah, I actually didn't know. I don't know if I realized you burned your hand this time.
It's terrible. All right, well, let's get on here. Let's, well, you know, I kind of want to. Where bullet point are you at?
What bullet point am I at? I'm just going through the basics here of our experience, really. And so chairs, yeah, fold up chairs. We brought those also.
Portable grill.
And a portable grill, because I couldn't find mine. Then I did find mine, and it turns out that you had basically the same style of grill that I had anyway, which kind of wish I did have one of those more circular ones.
Yeah, the kind of grill that you want to bring to a tailgate is typically the crappy type, because whatever. I mean, there's people with some nice like Weber Q grills, and they're like fancy, and you just want to bring a junk one. I think that's my opinion.
Sure.
One that if, you leave it behind, it's no big deal. It cost me whatever. In fact, there's like those really, really cheap ones that you can get for like $10 that are literally like a tiny little circular grate. You don't have to there's no assembly. You just set it down basically, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to find a link on Facebook.
I hear you on that. Yours is actually a little higher quality though than the one that I would have brought anyway. So I guess I'm happy.
I still don't even. I think that's actually TB's grill. I don't know where I acquired that, but I think it might be his.
Man, all these initials, I'm just going to get confused who we're talking about now. But
anybody that listens in, we'll try to figure it out. But thanks to CZ for, I think she shared something.
Oh yeah, is this on the Facebook page?
Yeah. Thanks, CZ. Try to guess who that is.
I'll have to think of it later. I'll go back and listen. So we each, I think, we basically had three. Okay, I don't want to say couples because 2 couples, and then MK and I, and I think we all had a separate cooler. Yeah, cooler is very important to bring for the tailgating experience, of course,
and a Bluetooth speaker.
Which you had. Thank you for bringing that and everything else that you brought. But yeah, the 30-pack of Coors, and then okay, so I guess
that was Miller Lite, not Coors.
That's right. What did I say? Did I say Coors?
You sure did. I caught it with my ears.
Nicely done. Just like last time when I didn't hear you about the wolf. What was it? Dog sled thing. I did go back and listen and confirmed you did mention the dog sledding.
Nice. So I was right. You were wrong. Say that one more time.
I was right. You were wrong. You're much better looking. I'm not attractive. Sorry, I've been using that quote a lot lately. That Happy Gilmore one.
That's funny.
Good time.
Yeah.
One of the things we didn't. So I didn't really understand when you first were saying how you were disappointed that we didn't get to park a certain way, facing with, well, for lack of a better term, ass out. But that is how it went down. Unfortunately, we had the front space, so we couldn't use the actual back of the vehicle, and not a literal tailgate, but we still made do. Even though
it makes a big difference if you have a truck, though. I tell you that. It's like you pull up and you're like, damn it, because if you got an actual tailgate, I mean, it's a way different experience. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah, gotcha.
Otherwise, you call it truncating.
Truncating, nice.
Or more like drunk gating.
Drunk gating. That's that's basically what we were doing, wasn't it? I mean, you were
drunk gating. No, I didn't. I had maybe 3 beers, maybe.
Yeah,
and a shot.
Good on you. Good on you for doing that. And again, thank you.
Go on.
What else? Yeah, no, I think that about covers the types of stuff that we brought here. What about what? Looks like you got quite a bit of information here to maybe go over. What are we else be talking about here?
Well, so what I try to figure out is which states and/or franchise, like sports franchises or teams, specific teams, are most well known for tailgating, and I wasn't finding diddly squat. So maybe you, the listeners, can tell us anything about that. But you're going to want to stay tuned in for this because you're going to like it if you're from Wisconsin. So the first tailgate ever was, and these are all speculative. Okay, I referenced some sites. They're not credible resources. I didn't, make up a report like I would for a college paper, but in the 15 minutes I spent putting this together here, I found some pretty cool stuff.
Sure.
Why don't you go ahead and just read that first bullet point there?
Just read the whole first bullet point about the Civil War here. Yeah.
Go nuts. Yeah. Put on your historical voice.
Just reading this verbatim. Yeah. We're not
play some snare drums in the background.
No.
Well, I mean, sound effects. I don't know.
I don't have that set up right now, but
darn.
It looks like civilians traveled to out from Washington, D.C. Is that a typo error?
Sure is.
Let's say traveled out from Washington, D.C. to witness the first Battle of Bull Run in 1861. This is real. This is a thing that somehow...
it was on multiple sites. The same stories were on multiple sites. So all these same things were on multiple sites, talked about differently, but it's basically stating, and this is again speculative. There's no real hard facts here per se, but it said that the first ever tailgating event occurred near the start of the Civil War, when people enjoyed picnic baskets of food from afar surrounding the battle sites as they cheered on their quote-unquote team. Now, granted, you had to be pretty badass back then to, endure a tailgating event because you could have got a cannon or something flung your way, or a stray bullet. Plus, you'd have to have a stomach cannonball. You never know. I mean, it's wartime. Cannon, I guess.
You got to watch out for those cannon throwing cannons.
Well, and it's like if you're hearing like battle cries. Oh, this PB&J sure is great. How are you really going to enjoy? Okay, so believable? Maybe. I don't know. Kind of weird.
Maybe not PB&J at this particular time, but
why not?
I can't tell you when those were invented either. Invented or
you think they pickled their cucumbers to make pickles? Ah, it's a great pickle.
Sure.
They're in quite the pickle down there.
I bet that was probably a thing. Sure.
There's irony in me eating this pickle while they're in a pickle.
Mustard sandwiches. I don't know.
Do they serve those big ass pickles at the stadium? Like the hot pickles?
Yeah. Oh,
like not hot, but like a spicy pickle.
I don't know about those, but I tell you, they serve Dippin' Dots.
Do you like spicy pickles, like the big ones? Do you like those?
That Scotch is kicking in. Scott says. Do I like? What the heck are you talking about?
No, I'm serious. Whatever. Okay, so that is allegedly the first documentation in American history of people cheering at an event while sharing food and company. So in the root definition of tailgating, you're sharing food and company and you're watching an event. That's what's happening here.
Sure.
All right. You want to read the next one? Can I read the next one?
Oh, you certainly may.
Okay. My dad's going to love this.
Go
Enter the chuck wagon.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Named for the slang term for food, chuck. It was invented in Texas in 1866. There's a picture of this thing on the internet. Google chuck wagon. As a way to feed travelers and traveling workers like cowboys, for instance, the chuck wagon was essentially the modern version of what many tailgaters set up on their own. A truck with a grill in the back. So instead of truck bed tent, now we got chuck wagon.
Chuck wagon tent.
The chuck wagon feeds people, which is the first version of a tailgate ever.
Food truck. No. First version of a tail. Okay.
Like an actual tailgate.
Sure.
Okay.
So that's what this was about. This isn't actually about tailgating.
No, it's just we're getting there. We're building up to it.
Okay. Sure.
You read the next one. You read the next one.
All right, we're on to the theory of the first tailgating event occurred at the first college football, closer to soccer back then. Really. Game in 1869 between Rutgers and Princeton. Apparently spectators spent their pregame ritual grilling sausages at the tail end of the horse. What? It can't be. Are you? Wow. That doesn't even.
I said it's all speculation.
I see. Yes. That sounds.
But actually, so this one was listed again across many sites. And back then, football was more like soccer than it is football. But it was saying that this is one of the well-known first, whatever, tailgates.
Sounds made up.
Believe what you
at
will.
the tail end.
Believe what you will.
It's not. I mean, it's not like they're using the back of the horse as a table. Or
no, that's not one. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. Well, another theory seems a little bit more plausible, as it seems logical to the human mind. The story goes that a train transported a large I can't talk today. Transported a large number of fans to a Yale football game in 1904. By the time the fans arrived at the game, they were pretty famished. And according to Peter Chakirans, is this the guy that invented the chuck wagon? It's not. Chakirian's excerpt. For a guy that can't talk today, this is getting tough to read. The fans made sure to bring food, beverages to the stadium prior to the start of the game. So, okay, tailgating, right? The origins of tailgating, 1904. Train full of hungry people, food, event, great.
So again, I don't want to speculate here, but if I had to,
don't you want to speculate?
I had to just guess without actually looking this up. The origin of the term chuck is probably like ground chuck. Yeah, I mean, gotta be.
Well, maybe. You mean it's not? It doesn't stand for Charles?
I mean that too.
Okay.
In charge.
Woodchuck.
About food and our drinks. Anyway, so there's another theory. Finally.
This is the best part.
Theory.
Drum roll.
Wait, this is the theory you like the most, it says. Are you sure you don't want to read this?
No, go on. You can read it.
This is the one that Eric likes the most. The Green Bay Packers fans coined the actual term tailgating during the team's first year in business in 1919. Back then, the fans would back their pickup trucks around the field and fold down their tailgates for seating. Naturally, food and beverages were brought along to keep the appetite in check.
Boom.
Chuck.
How about that heading into the NFL season this year? The Green Bay... Sorry, Scott, not the Lions. The Green Bay Packers started tailgating. Coined at least coined the term tailgating at the very minimum, let alone started the whole trend.
And that is your dagger. Well, at least to Scott.
I don't need like picking on Scotty here, but he is a Lions fan. I do know that. But he is good at math, and I'm not. So
there. He just said Lions won Sunday.
The Packers won our preseason game, didn't they?
Also, yeah, true story.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's right. Well, but may the best team win and all that jazz. Blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. There's been times in the past. So like I've calmed down a little bit. Like you mentioned, Eric was a DD, and he didn't drink that much. That wasn't always the case. There's been plenty of times when I don't even think I made it into the game because I had so much fun tailgating.
Sure.
Or I went in and didn't recall that I'd even witnessed a game of any sorts.
Well, yeah, that's speaking of which, I got to say, at this particular game, somehow I felt like we were not tailgating that long. By the time we got to our seats, it was the sixth. What was it? The top or
Shane
bottom?
Was almost angry. What do you mean the game's over? We just got here. We're leaving. What? What's happening? Someone explain this to me. We're like, Shane, it's the bottom of the ninth. We're leaving. They're gonna win.
Did I sound like Don Knotts or something when I was doing it?
What do you mean we're leaving?
Oh, man, the game just started.
That's how I heard it in my head.
Yeah, but I was, yeah.
And then you're like, we're like, well, we wanted to try to get a little early to avoid traffic, and you're like, well, we could have just stayed because clearly everyone else had the same idea. As we're sitting in traffic,
may have been a bit inebriated at the time, but again, wasn't driving, so.
Yeah, the best part was when my wife recorded a conversation between you and another friend in the car because you guys were so inebriated.
Yeah, it happens. I should go back and listen to that again. But well, so along with that, it was like they and maybe this was a good. At the time, I was upset about not being able to get beer after the whatever. I guess it was like the 8th inning by that point. So I guess
you were gone for a while and you came back with all waters. You're like, they stopped serving beer.
And Dippin' Dots. Couldn't get my Dippin' Dots or my beer.
The one thing I didn't get that I always get that I'm sad that I didn't is the waffle fries in the hat.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I didn't have any sunflower seeds, which is another must. So,
really interesting.
Oh, that's why my lips felt funny. I had so much salt from those damn peanuts. I thought my lips got sunburned. They just got salted.
We did get a Bob Euchre 8-ball though, a magic 8-ball.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was cool. I haven't taken it out of the box yet, to be honest.
Me neither.
Kind of a fun little. Yeah, I don't know if I should. I probably should. I don't know how much of a collector's item that's going to be. Maybe it would.
I don't know. Maybe you just use it to ask yourself questions.
Mm-hmm. After the 7th inning, they stopped serving beer. Okay.
Have you tailgated a Packer game before?
Have not tailgated. I've been to 2 Packer games, and neither of which involved tailgating, unfortunately.
I went to a Packer game and tailgated.
Yeah. Did you? How'd that go?
It was great. I mean, the tailgating part was another one of those. It was super duper duper fun. Probably more fun than anything. And it was a Browns game. We played the Browns. That was I think it was like 2014 maybe or 13. I'm not sure. One of those years. It was either the end of 13 or I don't know. Anyway, I went with a friend MK.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the next day, people were like, "Oh, didn't you guys like get rained on or something?" I'm like, "Wow, it rained."
Mm-hmm.
We won.
Nice.
We had a lot of people that got injured that game though. That was a downfall of the season, and somehow we still pulled it off. But
oof. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, but so I was going to mention one other thing along the lines of, so when we were trying to get kicked in, not kicked out, right? Kicked out of our tailgating situation. They're like, you got to get into the game because, but again,
it's the MLB that really
yes. They made a point, but they were very nice, and they did make a point of how that was an MLB rule. And I don't know. I don't think that's always been the case, right?
Seems like I mean, it's been that way for a while now, but I remember when it wasn't, and those were the days when you could tailgate the whole entire time and never go in. Some people would just come to tailgate, not buy tickets for the game, and they would just, hang out in the parking lot the entire time.
Right.
So I think that might have something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if they were scared. I know they mentioned they said a security coming by, and I don't know if that means they weren't security or what exactly. But
well, I don't know. I think the cops were different than maybe the stadium security. Who knows?
Yeah, true.
Which begs the question: why do you have to have both? But camping, for instance, if you go to a state park or a county park, I remember the rangers would be there for so long only, and then the cops would take over after they were done for their day. So they kind of shared the duties. Maybe that's similar. I don't know.
Interesting. So as what I would recommend people do then is to just try to get there a couple hours early, probably. It's a good rule, right? Because we were there. Had the game already started by the time we got parked? Is that right?
Yeah, we got there when the game started 1:10, so it was going pretty quick, right? Right when we got there.
Right. Yeah, definitely want to try to spend a little time actually being able to tailgate. And I don't know what the cutoff is for. It must be like an hour into the game or so that they start coming around, hey?
Yeah. And I think it's kind of like, we were at the very, very end because we got there late. But we were the last people tailgating. That's for sure. And we looked around, there was no one else out there. But, they really should give the people that arrive later more time. I don't know.
Yeah. Seems like it should be a thing. MLB, come on.
Come on. Can you do Christopher Walken? Come on.
So 2 mice walked into a stadium. So the one thing I feel like they could just avoid, because what they're trying to do is, I assume, just make sure people actually got tickets. Isn't that the ultimate goal here? And if that's the case, why would you not just check tickets while you're...
I don't think that's the goal. I just think they don't... I don't know what it is. We should look it up. Not now, though.
No, Scott probably knows.
Hey, so if you're watching the live broadcast, or you're listening later on when we publish this episode, and by we I mean Shane, he does all that stuff. I don't know if anyone remembers last week, I said if you give us a like or a share or something like that, I'll post a great photo of Shane to our Instagram account. Well, I did that. I'll do it again.
Complete with...
I have one to our Instagram account of Shane. Different filter this time. But if you want to see Shane's new filter, it'd mean a whole lot to us if you went over to iTunes and gave us a rating. Run along now. Go give us a rating.
Otherwise, you're not going to post it, right?
I'm only going to... Well, I'll do it, but I'll do it in good faith. And additionally, I mean, hopefully that'll show up in the ratings. Like, I love the funny photos of Shane from Snapchat.
Yeah.
Shane, you can always see it because I always send it to the story right away. So you can see what everyone else is about to see.
Oh, boy. You send it to the... What are you sending it to?
It's just a picture of you.
Okay. No, but where are you sending it?
It's my story on Snapchat. By the way, if you're not following me on Snapchat and you want to see that ahead of time, you can definitely do that. I don't know what my username is. It's ET Buck. E is in Echo, T is in Tango, the word Buck. B-U-C-K. Rhymes with a swear word, but it's not. ET Buck. Follow me on Instagram and you'll get funny photos of Shane before we start every episode. Yeah.
True story.
Well, good. So hopefully everyone had a great time tailgating with us tonight on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully you were... I did not have a beer for a change.
What? So I was drinking by myself. That's great.
I think I left it all with MK. So darn.
He's going to be trashed.
Yeah. His new job and all. No. I think he's probably holding back a little bit on that this week. All right. Well, wait, did you need to cite any of these sources, or are we good on that?
Just did that for you, buddy.
Oh, just for me. Okay. Wait, should I read anything off?
Nope, unless you feel like you need to, but that's the correct way to cite it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at you. Like college and everything. The book learnings. I'll just quick mention the 2 websites you got here. How's that? MileHighReport.com and tailgatefan.cbslocal.com. There you go.
There we go.
Just in case. Covering our... Oh, wait. One last comment from Scott here, maybe. They want everyone in by the 4th inning. Everyone must have a ticket as well or will be asked to leave the parking lot. They want everyone in to reduce all the people getting drunk and entering Miller Park trashed.
Yeah, but then you can drink inside the game. So I don't know. That's what it is. They want you to spend money in the stadium as opposed to drinking for free in the parking lot, which, Edge Adele started doing that too.
Oh, really?
Remember? You have to be quiet at a certain time because they make you go, or you don't have to be quiet, but you can go to the bar and drink. But the bar's on ground. The bar's louder than any campsite. So again, what's the problem here? Go to the bar if you're going to drink to spend your money there because we don't want you drinking for free even though you paid to stay here.
Of course. Why didn't I
garbage.
Figured I knew that at one point. I thought of that at one point, but slipped my mind. But good call. I'm sure that's it. All right. Well, hey, if you want to check out our website, it's niceguynetwork.com/Wildernet. That place where you can leave us 5-star ratings or, a rating of some kind. You can find that area over at iTunes. Search for Wildernet Podcast or go to our website and click on the iTunes link there. If you'd like to write into us, our email address is wildernetpodcast@gmail.com. That's WILDERNET podcast. If you don't know how to spell that, well, I don't know. Ask Scott. He seems to know everything tonight.
He's a big baseball fan. He's a very credible resource.
Yes. And at WilderNetCast is the Twitter. I may stop saying that altogether because, Twitter, I don't know. I don't know if we'll get used to it back on it at some point or not. But I tell you what, you can find us on Instagram. And that's the new account. That's Instagram.com/Wildernet. Eric's got that going all lovely and nice and doing stuff with it. Good on you for that.
That's right.
Appreciate it. And Facebook. I guess Facebook we're probably still the most active. Or I don't know, Instagram maybe is up there at this point, but Facebook.com/Wildernet podcast, where you can find us there. Eric, where can people find you?
Well, I would say the best place to find me right now would be where2huntapp.com. Check me out there. That's the Where to Hunt app. It is an app to see other deer hunters. Check out the Instagram. That's getting big quick. Went from 400 to 900 followers in the last couple of days. You want to be a part of that, follow that train. I do post different content there than I do to the Facebook page anywhere else. So it is a lot of fun to check that out. That's what I got.
Nice. And stay tuned. Hopefully within the next 2 or so weeks. I know I keep saying this, but Techies is hopefully making a comeback here. It's just been pretty busy lately. Sundays when we normally like to record, but really looking forward to getting back on that as well. That, I think, is going to be a show for today. So thank you all in the chat for listening to us, and especially for Scott for partaking in the festivities in our episode tonight. Very, very helpful when you do that, and very it keeps us entertained too. So,
oh yeah,
always
it does. It helps. That makes for a better show.
All right, right on. Well, thanks again, everyone, and until next time, take care.
Get outside.
Hooray!
Yay, show.
Yay, show.
That's a wrap.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, Scott. Way to do stuff. So look at my hairy arms showing up there on camera. So I don't know if you know. Did you notice like sound, like an audience sound in the background at the beginning of the show?
Yeah, I did.
You didn't say anything.
Well, what was that?
Oh man, it was like, okay, so honestly, it was Hearthstone background.
Oh my gosh. I just thought I didn't want to say anything because I thought it was like all of the multiple channels we had going on. So I was like, man, whatever.
I don't know how much it's going to show up on the recording. Should play it back live here just to see. I saw it, and then I didn't think. I was like, oh, it's not playing. Then I realized for some reason maybe the fan noise was drowning it out for a while, and then oh yeah, you can definitely hear it. But it's are hilarious. Bikists, what do you call them? They came along. Whatever. If it's a little bit, thankfully the volume is low on that. But funny, fun.
But it was there.
Actually, it kind of adds to it. Like, yeah, we got a live audience listening.
It's so weird. I'm trying to post your Snapchat photo right now.
Oh boy. I don't think I got a. Oh, you are just trying to post a Snapchat. Now I just got to decide if I'm going to go stay in. If I'm going to stay in, or if I should go out and do karaoke tonight.
That's your call.
Yeah, that is indeed, isn't it? So, yeah, that worked out. I think this was a pretty good topic.
There you go. Go to the Facebook page now, buddy.
No, it's on the Facebook page already. I never saw anything on Snapchat. I assume you tagged me in it. Yeah, you did. Videos.
Are we still live on Facebook, by the way?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not showing up. It's there. I just did it.
Yeah. Well. Oh, I'll end this.